This might be one of the most overlooked new bottles on the shelf.
When you see that old granddad single barrel on the label right there, you're thinking maybe this is a hidden gem. Or maybe it's something that they just slapped single barrel on and hope nobody asked any questions.
This comes from a lineup that's already punching way above its price tag. It's high rye, solid proof, and comes with a little history as well. Today, though, we are going to find out if it's actually a sleeper single barrel or if it's just a old granddad dressed in a black and gold attire.
Same guy, different jacket. Shout out to James Ryland. Thanks for joining the Artfully Bourbon Social Club.
Don't spill it. Too late. Got some in the glass.
Blink.
Welcome back to Artfully Bourbon, where we review whiskey honestly. We look at design thoughtfully, and we let what's in this glass talk to us nicely.
This is the OGD 114 single barrel.
No big marketing campaign with this one. No lines around the block. It just suddenly showed up on the shelf.
Yeah. Those words, single barrel. They usually come with a little expectation baked into it. So the question that I have today, okay, did they take OGD 114, already a great bottle, and elevate it?
Oh yeah.
Think so?
It's black and gold, baby. We are going to try it, and we'll give you our honest opinions.
We are going to sniff it, we're going to sip it, and we're going to score it.
1 to 10.
Well, I know you're excited about this.
I am. Let's do this.
To the nose.
Aroma.
Baking spices, caramel.
I get oak. It's very oaky, like a woody.
You get wood.
Yeah.
This thing gives you wood. Wait,
You know what else I get?
please tell me.
Peanuts. Peanut shells.
That smell to me is like salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Just salt by itself.
That's like what... when you eat peanuts, do you like to put the whole shell in your mouth and then crack it open like in your... or do you break it open with your fingers?
I break it open. I just crack it open and pull the peanuts out.
I like to put the whole peanut shell...
Weird.
And then
Who does that?
You get some
Is
of
that
that.
a thing? People
You
do
get
that?
you get some of that salt on your tongue.
You're making
and then
stuff up now.
No, I kind of hold it with one hand, and I kind of get it in there. And I break it with my teeth, but then like your tongue hits that shell, and it's like this burst of salt. It's like really, really good.
All right.
It accentuates the peanut.
If y'all eat your peanuts like Scott, like a weirdo, drop it in the comments.
That's how it's done.
Maybe I'm weird.
What are we talking about?
Let's look at this.
Okay.
And we'll come back to the nose in a minute.
Yeah.
This is my bottle right here. Look at this thing.
So
How can you not be excited about this? Whoever designed this. I don't remember the design firm offhand, but
I do
this is
like
beautiful.
I do like the type. I like that
Type's awesome.
that handcrafted. It gives it that vintage kind of
It's,
handcrafted type. It's old school.
Established 1882, and it looks like it. Is this the same bottle as the 16?
Yeah.
So
16 old overhaul age stated bottles. I really like
back
the
to
little.
I like the gold McGann. Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool. It all works.
All right, back to the nose. Oh, geez.
More nuts.
Spilled it. We get a little fruit. Fruit?
What's that? What's that? That hard peanut brittle caramel, brittle. Of course.
All right, I get a little mint, a little oak. It's the woods coming back to me, and just a touch of fruit. Almost it's like a thinking lemon peel, orange peel, something like that, like a citrusy note.
I'm not getting a ton of fruit on the nose. Mine is kind of just limited to that pepper, the baking spices, and then like the peanut brittle. It's good. It's good. I find it very good.
There's a little tiny bit of ethanol. Very slight. All right, I'm ready to stick this thing in my mouth.
Yikes. Before we sip, if you like how we break these things down, the bottles, you can find...
Stick it in your mouth.
You can find... It's not that kind of site, but you can find all of our reviews over on our website, artfullybourbon.com.
Full reviews, rankings, all that. Plus, there's merch.
Yes. And that merch ships free. Always.
Oh, yeah. No excuses. Come on. Buy some merch. Okay, I'm sipping.
Okay, let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Caramel, sweetness. It's lovely. High rye, baby. There's all kinds of flavor in this.
That is a high rye bombshell right there.
It's good. The front palate is very sweet and lovely, and then as it goes, it changes.
Payday bar,
Ooh,
payday peanut centric, right? But you get a lot of that gooey, rich caramel that's kind of
a little vanilla,
baked in there, vanilla,
creamy.
Yeah, but then like sprinkled with some spices, cinnamon, almost like red hot kind of burst of like a red hot
pop of flavor.
Pop of
rye spice. I get a little mint. I'm getting more mint than I normally do.
Yeah.
On Jim Beam, I feel like.
I'm not. Yeah. No mint here. No mint.
That's almost like a peanut, vanilla, mint, baby. That's no. I don't know where baby came from.
You know what would be awesome? If you took like all your favorite bourbons or ryes and you tried to like make a candy bar for each one. How do you turn this bottle into a candy bar? Right? Peanuts, caramel,
mint,
a little dark chocolate, like
mint, a little chocolate in
but there. The candy bar is like reflects the bottle. Exactly.
I think you're onto something.
That'd be.
You're kind of blowing my mind right now.
That would be cool.
I'm like, I love candy.
Yeah.
And I love bourbon.
Yes. If you are a big company that produces lots of candy in the mass, call us.
If you make candy, let us know. We want to make bourbon candy.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
It is now. There's a candy bar for every single bottle out there.
Yeah.
It just needs to be figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call us.
I like this. And this candy bar would be one of my favorites.
Cool.
All right. Bottle stats.
Let's talk about
bottle stats.
Let's get into this. All right.
Tell me about this lovely thing.
Well, I mean, we all kind of know about the 114 small batch, right? That's a 114 proof. This bottle is the single barrel version of that. Mm-hmm. But we also have something new on this bottle.
Oh, yeah.
We have an age statement, 7 years. And you know what happened the last time OGD put a 7-year age statement on a bottle? It was a hit.
Became one of my favorites.
Yes.
Let's see what else it says here. This says lot number 1. I guess that means just batch 1.
Early. Early.
First release. Right. And it says 7 right there. Big and bold.
Yeah, can't miss it.
High rye mash bill. Single barrel. Yeah. Claremont, Kentucky. We don't rate on price, but $50. I think pretty much everywhere. Very decent price. They didn't have any campaign, big announcements, right. Big PR pushes with this thing. It just kind of slid right on the shelf and it just showed up there. And
yeah.
People started seeing it.
This is pretty amazing to me. OGD has obviously the OGD 100 bonded, kind of that Hall of Fame bottom shelf bottle. Then they have the 114, the small batch of this. $35, right? They have the OGD 7-year bonded, $45. And you got this guy, 7-year age statement again, higher proof, slightly more money, $50. Yeah. Then you have the OGD 16.
A big jump to 16. Like, why is there
what
no
happened?
Like 12?
I just want something that's like a 1924 or something that's top shelf.
$100.
$100. Give me a nice 12-year age
statement. 12 years. Ooh, yeah, $100.
Are they those
10,
things?
15, 20?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
Back to it.
I do still get more wood on the nose than I do on the palate. The palate's not very key.
I didn't get a lot of wood.
Really?
Just in general, yeah. It's kind of being dominated by that kind of pepper, that peppery spice. This is not a quiet, soft, approachable bottle. This is something that it'll wake you up.
Is the way you should drink bourbon. Wake up!
It's a sipper, for sure.
I still get a little char, a little wood. The finish is not. Sorry, I'm getting close to me. Leave me alone. I'm recording. The finish is not super long. Short to medium, maybe. That's probably the downfall for me, if there is one.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, all the flavor is kind of up front. You get, it's just like a real giant, loud explosion.
It'll give you a hug, but then it's like, I'm out of here.
I've had enough.
You ready to score this thing?
Yeah, let's do it. As always, our scale runs from 1 all the way up to 10.
1. What is a 1? 1 is, I'm never coming back to this thing. Ever. I'm going to walk away. Never looking back.
That's sad. No, it's not. 10. A 10. Cancel all your plans. Cancel. You are never, ever, ever leaving this bottle.
Oh.
Never.
Okay.
No. Staying by your side.
Should put it in your pocket.
Put it in your pocket. Keep it with you. But do not, under any circumstances, tell your friends.
Well, you
Keep it to yourself.
You tell me though, right?
What are you talking about? I know nothing.
Most everything falls in between that somewhere.
Yeah.
2, maybe 5, maybe 7, 8. What do you think? You go first.
You go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Being a fan of the 114 orange, we'll call it orange. Okay. And the 100 7-year orange, big fan of that. This is kind of the combination of the two. My expectations going into this bottle are exactly what happened. It met my expectations.
Mm-hmm.
It met my expectations, and my expectations were up there.
Mm-hmm.
Even the label looks outstanding. I'm giving this bottle an 8.
8. Dang.
Yes.
You all know I'm a classy guy. I like black.
Yes.
And gold.
And gold.
And old granddad did not disappoint. Everything Scott just said. I think it's a step up of the 114. The 114 is actually probably my least favorite because it's just like overheat, like has too much heat to it. It's just like there's not a whole lot of flavor. The 7 years allows that flavor to come through. This is my jam. That being said, I'm gonna give it an 8 because, like we discussed, I would like to see a 10 year or a 12 year. That would take this to a 9 or a 10.
One can only
And
dream.
if it's a 10, I'm not even telling you that I have it.
Yes.
8.
So Jim Beam, please give us a 12 year.
Okay, $50.
$50. I'm buying another one.
Buying
No question about it.
Yeah, if this goes down, we're getting another.
I'll have backup of this one. It's going to replace the orange for me.
The orange?
The
Like
orange.
the black and orange? Or the
114
tall orange?
No, the 114
Oh,
orange.
114 orange?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I think
I would.
it replaces
There's
that bottle.
no use for that. Like that. A lot of these brands are doing that now. They're putting out like slightly better one, slightly more money, but
Yeah.
worth it.
You want the
I
flavor.
want the
It's worth it.
flavor and the better taste all around.
Agreed.
Well, there you go. That is our take on the old granddad 114 single barrel.
But now it's your turn. We want to hear from you guys. Have you all seen the OGD black and gold single barrel out there?
And if you have, is it worth pick up to you, or are you just sticking with the OG 114?
Drop your take down below in the comments, and if it has to do with rye, Arthur will read them all.
Yes, and then we'll try to respond to
Yes.
as many as I can. All right, go Team Rye.
And hit that like button and that subscribe button down below while you're at it. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Fact. And as always, please enjoy responsibly, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.